Marine Lance Corporal Tommy Jackson carried a photograph of a little girl throughout his deployment in Iraq. It was creased, faded, and protected in a plastic sleeve. Every night before sleep, he'd look at it. His unit assumed it was a daughter, a niece, a piece of home he carried for comfort. They didn't ask. Everyone had their talismans. But it wasn't his family. It was a photograph of an Iraqi child he'd found in the rubble after a bombing in Fallujah. Tommy's unit had been clearing houses after an airstrike when he stepped into what remained of a small home. The walls were gone, the roof had collapsed, everything destroyed. Yet in the debris, this photograph survived. Glass shattered, frame broken, but the photo intact. A little girl, maybe 5 years old, sitting between her parents, all smiling. Tommy picked it up and couldn't put it down. It was the only evidence that this family had lived, had loved in the midst of destruction. He carried it in his vest pocket over his heart for 8 months. It reminded him why he was there, the innocent lives caught in war's crossfire, the cost nobody talks about. After returning home, he felt compelled to find her. For 2 years, he worked with refugee organizations, followed every lead, posted the photo online, learned basic Arabic. Most told him it was impossible. Then one afternoon, a message arrived. It was her. The little girl, now a young woman alive in Michigan, studying engineering at university. They met at a coffee shop in Detroit. When Tommy handed her the photograph, the only copy her family had of that moment, she started crying, unable to speak. Her parents had died in that bombing. Tommy had carried a stranger's memory across a war zone and brought it home. Some things aren't meant to be kept. They're meant to be returned. She keeps the photo on her desk. Tommy keeps a copy she made for him. They talk every few months, an unlikely friendship born from tragedy. He didn't just save a photograph. He saved a connection to love that even war couldn't destroy.